Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So the alleged lover of Ataga's wife has finally spoken. Okay, because you know, when this story came out, for those that do not know, there's a Nigerian billionaire, so-called billionaire, that is a married man. He was having an affair with this other girl, and the girl ended his life. Like I was saying the other time, I said there was so much information so much news being shared that were fake. So fake, especially when they don't have a source. And I've told people to try to rely on, like, if I saw a video of a family member that came out and made a video and spoke, then we can say yes, a family member spoke. But when somebody can sit somewhere and just type anything and share it on social media, and godly people are just joining in sharing it without sitting back and saying, where is it actually coming from? Is this actually reliable information? Anybody can share any crap on social media. Don't just join and be sharing, okay? Somebody came and left me a comment. I was ranting. You're talking about the man's unfaithfulness. The wife too was unfaithful. I said, was she unfaithful with you? Was she? Did you have an affair with her? If you did, come out and tell us. Then we can discuss it. I cannot see the story of a man that they said was unfaithful to his wife, you know. And by the way, I have condemned the fact that this guy took his life. Okay, I said no matter what, unfaithfulness is wrong, but no matter what, it doesn't warrant a death sentence. His life didn't have to end for that. I already said that. And then I cannot come and see a video about unfaithful man, and then I'll leave it and be discussing unfaithful woman, that the story is not the one on ground. It's not the story that's on ground that we'll discuss. Basically, there's been rumor going around about the wife too was unfaithful. Somebody sat down and preferred to change that narrative and cooked up a story that the wife too was unfaithful, and it went viral. And I've said I've not seen it from any reliable source. None of the newspapers or wherever that I've been discussing have ever said it, that, you know, the family of this man has never come out to say, oh, his wife was unfaithful. Nothing. I'll read to you guys, this is the man that they claim the wife of this guy was not having an affair with. He finally decided to speak, okay? And this is what he had to say. I'll read it to you guys word for word. So he says, the former managing director of Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Timi Alaibe, has debunked the report making rounds that he is in relationship with the wife of the late Super TV CEO, Usifo Ataga, Brenda. And then he says, in a statement he personally released describing the allegation levied against him as baseless and mischievous. He said, there's so much noise in the background, but I'm going to try and make sure my voice is above all the noise in the background. The former director of NDDC noted that he never met Brenda nor have any relationship with her. He noted that the report was the handwork of some individuals whose mission was to tarnish his image. The statement, my initial reaction was to ignore this nonsense, but in the past 24 hours, I have been bombarded with telephone calls, messages from friends within and outside the country. Why? In the early hours Saturday night, someone had sent me an anonymous, demonic sounding social media post linking me with the wife of Michael Usifo Ataga, the late chief executive officer of Super TV. He said, the insane unknown writer, remember that word, unknown writer, the insane unknown writer of the unthinkable falsehood stated that Ataga's wife left the husband to be my mistress, and that the late Ataga had physically confronted me, and that the woman is a household name among my friends. The writer added that the woman is also my official mistress in social circle and class. The writer went ahead to state that I already have a child from this woman whose DNA matches mine. I do not understand why a human being with blood in their vein would sit down and conceive such destructive lies to rubbish not only my person but to smear the integrity of the woman in question, which is true. Until this moment, I do not know the woman called Mrs. Brenda Ataga, not to talk of having any relationship with her. I wonder why the husband to someone I have never met would confront me about his wife, and how a woman I do not even know would have a child for me. This is utter rubbish, because I have never had any business with this woman or the late husband at whatever level. That is the truth as God knows it. I am warning whoever is behind this devil-driven destructive agenda to stop it. Don't ever think you are hidden. God is watching you. Circulating ruinous falsehood in social media about innocent persons just to rope them into a crime or dent their image will do you no good. I challenge the person behind this tabrush to make public any verifiable evidence to collaborate this falsehood. My conscience is clear. So it's just to show you guys, from day one when this information came out, I said be careful about believing that, because I have noticed this a lot. Because when because I'm a content creator, when there's the news and I share about it, and then people leave comment and be like, have you not heard? Have you? And then I find that those other things that people are spreading. And then I look into it and I find that this information is being spread anonymously. Nobody knows, who did this. And this is basically somebody sitting down somewhere and just decided, oh, let me cook up a story. And they share it. And because they know that a lot of people are very gullible and they will just join in sharing it, they will just believe it. Don't be one of those people that, that will just share something and be a tool in the hands of people like this. I'm not coming here to say the wife was faithful or not faithful. Until we have an authentic information about something like that, I will not come here and be sharing something like that. Let me tell you, what some people decided is that when this thing happened, some people felt like, it would be a good idea to drag the wife into it. Some people have said that the wife was involved in it, that she even joined in the, the girl, she paid the girl to get rid of her husband. Rumors from nowhere. This is a grieving wife. Rumors from nowhere. This is a grieving wife. And this girl have said that she acted alone. There was another rumor that they were spreading that they said the girl, that they said the guy's neck was broken, or whatever they were saying, and that it cannot be only the girl that did it. I've made it clear from day one that I believe that this guy, for whatever, I don't know what it was, but there was something that made him incapable of defending himself as a regular person would do. Like I said, maybe he was sleeping, or his hands were tied, or he was drugged, or he was drunk, or something like that. Now so there's the report where they are saying, he broke his neck. If, for example, let's say he was sleeping, if that was what happened, because I keep saying, because you have to think of these kind of possibilities. If that was what happened, like, truly he broke his neck, and let's say, for example, he was sleeping, and then she went to him with a knife when he was sleeping and stabbed him in the neck. Okay, she said she stabbed him neck twice. What if that is the case? Maybe he was sleeping and then she stabbed him and he woke up. It's possible that when he woke up trying to get himself, then she stabbed him more, he fell, and let me tell you, from the picture that I have seen, he was close to the wall. If truly his neck, I'm saying if truly his neck is broken, he was close to the wall. If he fell, because from what she's describing, where she stabbed him was enough to end his life. So if he got up and then from the blood gushing, he lost consciousness and then fell down from the wall. If that's true, when the picture I've seen, he's close to the wall. If he fell suddenly like that and his head whacked on, that can break a neck. So it doesn't necessarily mean that there was somebody else that helped this girl. Okay, because some people are saying, oh, there's no way she must have done it alone, she must have had help and all of those things. That's another. There's so many ways this thing can be explained. But anyways, at the same time, it's sad that somebody can cook up a story like this. Like, it was a lengthy post being circulated on social media about this. I feel like to tell you that somebody will sit down, this person has to be jobless to sit down and cook up a story like that. And one, this person has good imagination to be able to make up a story like that. Why not put it in good use? Why use it to destruct life? Why don't you use it to write books? Why not use that your imaginative brain that you can use to cook up a story like this and do something productive? Write a book and sell and make money, rather than spend your time on social media trying to ruin people's lives. This woman lost her husband and you are playing a part, making her look like a criminal for what she has not done. Like this is what I'm saying. This is how people like this can maybe stay all their lives poor and wretched because they have God-given talent to make up stories, but they use it to do evil instead of doing something good with it. There are a lot of fiction novels you can write and sell it and make money from it. There are a lot of international publishers that will read a story, that may read your stories and want to employ you, and then you're doing something good with your talent, not using it to destroy. Some people blame God for their poverty, but the thing is that God has given some people talents, but they don't use it. This person, for example, is using the talent to write to destroy people's lives. Anyways, I wanted to come here and share because I've seen few comments that keep coming like, oh, the wife was unfaithful to do. I said, this has not been confirmed. So don't jump and follow this fake news. Don't just jump and start accusing this woman of what you don't know. And now that I saw that the so-called lover has spoken, I just wanted to come here and share because I've seen comments, people saying, oh, have you not heard the wife? I said, let me come and share this. Maybe, hopefully, this will make some people think twice about it. Let the author of that story be bold enough to come out and say, I wrote that story, and tell us where you got information from. Not stay anonymously and write something and just decide to. Another thing is the guy is a politician or whatever. The guy they're writing against, I think he's a politician or whatever. Maybe somebody that hates him and be like, okay, which name should I use? Let me ruin this person's life. But in the process, you're ruining the wife. You're ruining the life of a woman that just lost her husband. I just wanted to come here and update you guys about the so-called affair or the so-called lover of the woman, to show you guys where this story that is unconfirmed, unsubstantiated, to show that this man has come to speak up and say, I don't even know this woman, you know, so that at least you guys will hear this side of it as well. Anyways, I saw that and I wanted to come here and share with you guys. And as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.